just got done training a high volume chest workout. I really focused on strength this session. My goal for the next few months is to be able to rep out 315 pounds for reps paused. So that's what I'm working towards this session. Then at the end, I did do some size stuff. So it's best of both worlds. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment down below if you do. And let's get to the workout and get some gains.
Yeah, well, this session was pretty brutal. I'm not gonna lie, this was one of the hardest sessions I've done in a while, strength wise, because it was high volume for me anyways. You know, high volume is always subjective to you, to yourself, to everyone. Everyone is different. A high volume session for me could be a very low volume session for someone, and vice versa. But for me, this was a draining session, and hopefully in a week from now my body adapted to this session, because it's you can never really tell with training. Am I gonna adapt, or am I gonna still have to do this over and over again for like a month or two or more? You know what I'm saying? It's always like a guessing game. Sometimes we adapt faster, sometimes we adapt slower. It is what it is. But I'll keep going until I can get the 315 pounds for 3 reps pause in 1 set. That's my goal. My best is a double with 315 pause. So I want to beat myself from the past and just be stronger than I was. And it's always the little things that makes me want to come back to the gym. And it's always a good time for me, especially when I'm adapting my body. This session was all about adaptation and testing where I'm at. I haven't benched over 300 pounds in maybe like 2.5 months. So this session was a W. It was a win in my book, because I haven't touched 300 pounds. I did 3 sets of 1 with it, and then 1 set with 305. And most of these reps were very clean, except a few sets. My hips came off the bench. Wasn't really happy about that. So when that happens, for me, it means that my feet are too forward. I need to put my feet back more and keep my glutes very tight on the bench. So I really try to put my feet as back as possible, as close to my torso as possible. And it keeps my it keeps my hips very tight on the bench. And I try to think of pushing my hips and my glutes in the bench. But you see my feet right there. I try to put them, keep them as close to my glutes and my chest as possible. And you always want to have your feet behind your knees. If your feet are in front of your knees, that's a very sloppy setup, and you're not gonna get good reps. I can tell. It's just the way it is. And then some chest flies right here, just for some hypertrophy stuff. I did 2 sets with 225 bench before this. I'm like, man, I'm exhausted. Just go do some accessory stuff. I did like 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps with this. Make sure to have a good squeeze, get some good blood flow in the chest area. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm out. I am not training triceps today. I'm going to do them as an accessory later in the week, because I'm beat. My nervous system is probably going to get fried if I do just too much. I want to do enough, so the stress, I can recover from this stress, from the stress on the nervous system, and adapt. My goal is to adapt, and if you do too much, sometimes you just not going to adapt as fast. So I try to find that sweet spot for me. Okay, this is good enough. Let's adapt, come back and do more later. But yeah, that's it for this session. Simple stuff, but very effective. Only 2 exercises. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many exercises you do. It matters how much volume you do for that exercise you want to get better at. And that's how you adapt your body to get stronger, bigger, and more endurant. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this session. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. If you enjoyed the video, always helps out if you leave a like and comment. Helps boost the algorithm.